Hello students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine. Students, today we will revise Chapter 1, Matter and its Composition, Class 7, Subject Chemistry. In this revision, we will see on which part of the chapter we have to focus on so that you can have a clear idea of the whole chapter. Page number 1, a warm-up activity is given in which matter is categorized into solids, liquids and gases. This is a flow chart of matter, and here you have to give two examples of each. This activity you have to focus on. Let us see another activity on page number 2, activity 1.1. In this activity, the aim is to demonstrate that matter has mass. In this activity, here it is proved that matter has mass with the help of two balloons. So this activity also you have to focus on. Now come to the questions which you have to focus on. In short and precise, A number, show the given text in the form of flowcharts. First one, as we have seen in the warm-up activity, the three states of matter, just now we have seen, given on page number 1. This is the flowchart of matter. So you will draw that. But you have to focus on the second question, particle theory in context of three states of matter. So how to draw this one? Let us revise. This is the diagram, flow chart of particle theory of matter, in which solid is there, liquid and gas. Then solid, when it is heated, the interparticle force decreases and interparticle space increases to form a liquid. When this liquid is heated again, interparticle force decreases and interparticle space increases to form a gas. When gas is cooled, the interparticle force increases and interparticle space decreases to form a liquid. When this liquid is cooled again, interparticle force increases and interparticle space decreases to form solid. This is the flow chart of particle theory in context to the three states of matter. In short and precise, almost all questions you have to focus on, but few I am giving so that it will be easier for you. Then B number, give reasons for the following statements. The level of water increases when sand is added to a beaker half filled with water. Why does the level of water increases when sand is added to a half filled beaker? C. When sand is added to a half-filled beaker, which is half-filled with water, this sand, which is also a matter, will occupy the space at the bottom of the beaker. Since water is also a matter, water will also occupy the space. But the space occupied by water is now occupied by sand. So where this water will go? This water will take the space upper side of the beaker by replacing air. That's why the level of water increases when sand is added to beaker half filled with water. Then come to solids cannot be compressed. Why solids cannot be compressed? In solids, the interparticle force is very strong, and that's why the particles are very tightly packed, and that's why they cannot be compressed. Why a liquid can flow? A liquid can flow because the interparticle force is weak and there is interparticle space in between the particles in a liquid. So a liquid can flow. Next question is, gases are highly compressible. Gases have very weak interparticular force, and that's why they have very high interparticle space. They are not tightly packed. The particles are very loosely packed, as well as the particles are very far from each other in gases. That's why gases are highly compressible. Then the particles in solids do not change their position. In solids, the particles are very tightly packed. There is no interparticle space, so that the solids cannot change their position. Now come to answer in short. 2 number you have to focus on. Why are solids hard and rigid? Solids are hard and rigid because in solids the particles are very closely and tightly packed. Students, we will see few more questions in our next video of this chapter. Thank you.